So we are about to blow a whistle to head downwind. What I want to see when people are bearing off is lots of speed. These boats should be like a slingshot coming out of when you're bearing away. So hands up, easing on the sheets, go a little bit high. So bearing off. So, position when you are going downwind. Let's see, Marco here, it's 859. Let's catch up with him and see how he's getting on. So you can see there by the smallest little tweak of his tiller, he's after pointing up, and the minute the boat points up and it gets a little bit of direction, it goes, oh, and it wants to go even more. So you've really got to concentrate on locking down that tiller and not doing any movements in the tiller that you don't intend to do. Great to see here is that he's got his back foot hooked over the toe strap, but he's also got his foot back in and under his ass. And the reason you want that is if the boat tips on him at all, he's able to get his body into the boat really quick to counteract that. If you sail with your back foot up, let's say with your knee up and your foot over on the right hand side there on the starboard side of the boat, your knee is in the way of your body getting back into the boat quickly if you need to. So some guys like to do it and they put their foot there because they can put pressure on that foot. But you want to find something comfortable. You want to find the thing that works for you, where I find I much prefer having my feet under my ass and putting the pressure on my knee, because that way if the boat does give a good rock, I'm able to save it by being able to get my body back into the boat. And you can even see there, like, Marco leaned his body into the boat, no bothers at all, his knee's not in the way. There's a little bit too much movement, I think, of him kind of moving his boat a bit too much. Like, he should pick a side, move that way for a bit, and then kind of tweak his boat a little bit like that on the waves, and then come back in, where I think he's kind of going left, right, going through the dead downwind a bit too much. So we're looking to play the boat left and right to catch the waves. But what you want to do is play it off to the left, then go through the dead downwind and play it back to the right. What you don't want to be doing is going left, right, going through the dead downwind too much, because if you're going through dead downwind too much, dead downwind is slow. It's a little bit unsteady as well, and you're probably not catching the waves as best you can. You know, you see most surfers, once they catch a wave, they don't jump out in front of it, they pick a side and they hang a left or hang a right, and that's kind of what we're looking to do in sailing. So here Marco's got a bit of a wave, hopefully he can play that off to the left a little bit. Okay, now he's bringing it to the right, so that's good. Now he's staying on that one, that's good to see. So he's got another wave here behind him. What's he going to do? I haven't seen him look behind yet, so he's doing it by feel, which again, you know, in sailing you've got to be proactive, not reactive. So he's reacting to the waves that are picking up behind him, but I'd like to see him looking behind him more and trying to spot those waves so he's in the right position. 1, 2. So Judy, down all off, get that belly in the sail. So another thing when you're going downwind, really important, is that you have a nice big belly in that sail. So that means downhaul has to be off, no downhaul whatsoever. Your outhaul can go a bit looser as well to get belly in the sail, and by getting more belly in the sail you're actually closing the leech a little bit, and if the leech is closed a little bit, it'll give you a bit more steadiness as well. Sneak over to the left here. I'd like to see a bit more movement in Judy's arms. We can pump that mane a bit more and try and catch some of those waves. You can see though, right, Marco's been working his ass off and moving the boat a lot, and Judy's been quite static, and he hasn't really made much ground on her. And I think it's a case of that Judy is almost too static and Marco is too much. If we could find a happy medium between the two of them, where Marco can slow his boat down and not do so many kind of left and right turns, then I'd say he'd probably catch up on Judy. So Marco, right, it's good work you're moving the boat left and right, but what you're doing is you're going through the dead downwind zone a lot, right? So you're going like hard left to hard right, hard left to hard right. Pick a side and work the boat to the left for a bit, yeah? So it's great that you're moving the boat a lot, right? But what I think is happening is you're going through the dead downwind. So you're going like positive, negative, where I'd like to see you pick this side and work your way this way a bit. and it's still okay to use the rudder and move it a bit to that side, but then go for onto a negative sail and then move your way to the right again. You're going left, right too much, and I think that's the only reason Judy's been staying ahead of you, because the opposite for Judy is Judy's been too static with her rudder altogether, and we want to see more movement in hers. All right, but yeah, you know positive and negative sailing. So you're going positive, negative. Go positive and stay positive. And it's okay though to still move the boat, but stop going through the positive and negative so much, yeah? So other than that, man, you're looking really, really good though.
Can I ask you, what time is it now?